welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you a new collection from Colorista Carol, the Spring Bucket List Collection. Before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you found my channel. Go ahead and press that subscribe button. I upload new live swatching videos every week. So the Bucket List Collection is a collection of 5 gorgeous spring creams and an iridescent topper. I was so excited when I saw Colorista Carol was releasing new creams. If you saw my huge haul video, which if you haven't, I will link it in the cards, you know I picked up a lot of creams from her last cream release, which was last fall, I believe, and I was completely impressed. The formula was fantastic. And spoiler, the formula is great for these too. It's actually already out, so I will link all the polishes and the Colorista Carol site in the description box so you can check them out. The creams in this collection are $11 and the topper is $11.50. If you love all of them, you can save some money by purchasing the entire collection for $60. All right, these polishes are gorgeous, so let's get into the swatches. So just a little disclaimer, for some reason, my camera had a really difficult time trying to pick up the exact color in the bottle video and in the swatch video for just this pink shade. So for color accuracy, refer to the swatch photos. So first up, we have Fly a Kite, and this one's described as being a coral pink Crelly. Very simple. It's a gorgeous pink coral leaning cream. Application was beautiful on this one, lots of opacity on that first coat, and I reached full opacity in 2. Formula was super smooth, extremely self-leveling, and Colorista Carol has an excellent wide flat brush. If you like those, which I do, you'll have an easy time applying this polish. Pictured are 2 coats of Fly a Kite with a glossy top coat. Next is Blow Bubbles, which is described as being a creamsicle orange Crelly. And man, absolute perfection on that description. It truly is a soft creamsicle color. I feel like this one is quite color accurate on camera. It definitely leans more orangey than it does yellow, and it's just perfect for spring. Of the 5 more cream-based polishes in this collection, this one is definitely the most sheer. You can see it's just slightly patchy on that first coat. It is described as being a Crelly, and I think that is a very accurate description. Despite that, I was able to get full opacity in just 2 coats. However, if you apply more thin layers, or if you have nails that are longer than mine, I think this will probably be a 3-coater for you. Pictured are 2 coats of Blow Bubbles with a glossy top coat. Up next is Picnic at the Park, and it's described as being a seafoam green Crelly. I feel like this one is quite color accurate on camera as well. So I don't know who I am anymore, but this was actually one of my favorites from this collection. It's just a gorgeous, bright, juicy seafoam green, and it's fresh, and I think it's perfect as we approach summer. On application, this one's described as a Crelly too, and I agree with that. It has a formula that's kind of similar to Blowing Bubbles, where it's a little bit on the sheer side in the first coat. However, for me, it did build up well in 2 coats. If you've got longer nails, you might need 3. The formula for all of these was so beautiful. They were extremely self-leveling and dried down quite shiny. Pictured are 2 coats of Picnic at the Park with a glossy top coat. My favorite of the collection is Ride a Bike, which is described as being a periwinkle blue Crelly. So I guess this is a Crelly collection technically, not a cream collection, but they definitely lean on the side of having a creamier formula. Most of them were pretty opaque in 1 coat, and this one was no different. We got a ton of opacity on that first coat, and then that second coat really gave us full opacity. To my surprise, this was actually, I think, my favorite Crelly from this collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. The blue really gives you a great pop off the nail, and I think it would regardless of your skin tone. And I could see this as being an absolutely gorgeous color as a pedicure. Pictured are 2 coats of Ride a Bike with a glossy top coat. And the final Crelly in the collection is Splash and Puddles, which is described as being a light gray Crelly. Yep, it is. I don't have too much to add to these color descriptions because they're pretty spot on. It's like a soft mid-tone dove gray that's super versatile and can be used in a ton of different ways. In terms of formula, this one was very similar to its Crelly siblings in this collection. It was a little bit sheer on that first coat. We can still see some nails showing through, but on second coat, I got full coverage. If you've got longer nails, you might need 3. If you got thinner application style than I do, you might need 3. But I think for most people, 2 will be pretty good. Pictured are 2 coats of Splash and Puddles with a glossy top coat. And the final polish in the collection, and my very favorite of them all, is Watch the Sunset. It's described as being a clear base with iridescent chameleon flakes in gold, green, orange, and pink. Oh, this looks gorgeous in the bottle. Look at those flakes. It's so pretty. And these kind of toppers are my absolute favorite because they kind of just enhance whatever you put them over. They don't cover up or change the base color at all. They just kick it up a notch. So this one is absolutely gorgeous over all Crellys in this collection. So I'm going to show you in some form or fashion what it looks like on all of them. As you can see, I'm swatching it over Picnic at the Park, which is the green, Blow Bubbles, which is the kind of dreamsicle color, and then Fly a Kite, which is the coral pink shade. And I'll show you what those look like up close. Here's what it looks like over Picnic at the Park. Over Blow Bubbles, I actually really like the way this turned out. And then here's what it looks like over Fly a Kite. Then on a full hand swatch, this is what it looks like over Splash and Puddles. I thought this was a really gorgeous combo too. With that gray base, you can see all of those flakies just come to life. And of course, the way I loved wearing this topper most was over my favorite in the collection, Ride a Bike, that beautiful blue. I love the base color anyway, and you add those iridescent flakes and I'm sold. Here's what it looks like in indirect lighting, outdoors, and kind of a shady area. Oh, those flakes. This is a topper I can get behind. Pictured is 1 coat of Watch the Sunset over Ride a Bike with a glossy top coat. So like I said, I will have these polishes and the Coloristic Carol site linked in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!